So I'm walking home from the gym now. I just thought I'd take this video while I follow this lady in a kimono. That was kind of interesting. And I'll show you some other stuff while I walk around. Look at that cool mini. Yeah, well, something kind of interesting happened yesterday. I signed the papers. That's right. I'm officially consciously uncoupled from my wife. Yes, that means I can take off my ring and it's official. Yeah, kind of scary. She walked into my room and said, do you have a second? And I walked out into the kitchen. She had the papers for me to sign. Actually, here's a little video of it. Yeah, I screwed it up. I said Michael. It should have been McKay.
Museum. I
know.
They gave me two just in case.
Yeah. McKay.
McKay. Who are your father's name? Okay.
Mm-hmm. There won't be any. So I signed the papers, and so now it's time to move on and make plans. So it's gonna cost me a little bit to get out of the house, but I don't think it's gonna be that expensive because I'm only looking at paying rent for about $400 a month. But I'm gonna have to learn how to wash clothes and cook and do all that stuff that single people do. I need help. It's fun. I need help doing it because I don't know how to do anything really in Japan. You know what I have to do tomorrow or next week? I have to get a new bank account, and because the gym that I joined doesn't accept Shinsei Bank. So there's a little tip for you guys, foreigners. If you want to use Shinsei Bank, you better be careful because they're more expensive for the companies to withdraw money from. They charge. So Shinsei Bank is great because it's all in English. It's really easy to set up an account as an English speaker. The website's all in English. They send you the packet. It's all in English. So if you want to get a bank account in Japan, just get a bank account so you can get money. Shinsei Bank is great for that. But if you want to really be part of the society and, just get automatic debits and stuff like that from your bank account, not so good. So I have to get a bank account. And then I have to close all the other bank accounts. I have like all these other bank accounts open. I have like 6 bank accounts that I have to close and transfer things and all that. I've got like 5 credit cards. My wife's in control of all this stuff, and I don't know where I don't know. I've never ever known where this money goes. Never. That's a nice little stream there, huh? Yeah, so I'm going to close all the bank accounts, and then I have to, in about a month or two, I'm going to have to sign the documents over to give her the apartment, and then I'll have some other documents to sign, I'm sure, and I don't understand any of it. Yeah, my mom says, yeah, you should get an attorney, a lawyer, and make sure that you do this all right, and la la, what can she take from me other than put me in prison for not paying enough or something like that? I don't know. I think I trust her. I think. There's no way of knowing. I don't know her in the slightest. You know that? I don't know my wife. I've never known her. She's a total mystery. Just like this country. Everything about Japan is a mystery. Even after living here that many years. You just can't understand it. I don't know, no matter how much I ask questions and try to figure out, nope. These are dollar drinks. These are no-name drinks. But heck, who cares? They're $1 each. And this is a beer machine. These things are classic. They are not going to be around much longer. This used to be where you would put your ID in. Put your ID in so the kids couldn't buy beer after 11 o'clock. That was fun. When I first got to Japan, I didn't have one of those. And 11 o'clock came and you couldn't get beer out of the beer machine. That sucked. I used to have to... funny story. I used to look... This is a liquor store, actually, right here. Tiny one. But I used to be able to see the beer machine from my room in my apartment, and I could see the lights. They would all light. It would light up in all little red lights. All the little buttons would have a little red light, which means that you can't buy beer anymore. So I would look out my window and just check: is it still on? Is it still working? You know. And if I saw all the little red lights, I knew that it was. Oh. This space, was it this space? No, not space. There's a space like that one. Maybe we'll pass it. No, we won't. And they used to have vending machines that sold girls' underwear. I'm not kidding you. It was they used to sell little girly, there's an otaku kaiden vending machine that sell girls. Oh man, it's weird. That was when I first came to Japan. Yeah. A few years after I came to Japan, they took those out. Probably about the same time they made sex with young kids illegal. It used to be like the consenting 12-year-old or something like that. Consenting 11-year-old. And, this is a delivery. Sagawa is a delivery business. And it looks like they're all filling up their little cute boxes. And they scoot around delivering a million little boxes from there. Okay. So this is a dormitory. Looks like they have painted little lines where they can park your... Hey, this is actually where I would probably live. This is what I'm probably going to live in. Is something like that. You see those doors? No windows, right? That's it. That door goes back of that building, and that's it. That's the room. That's the box. It's about the size of a bus. And that's what I'm probably going to get. Same over here. See? That's it. That's one shipping container, basically. 1.5 shipping containers. Actually, you can see the lines. I don't know if you can see the lines, but those lines, it looks like they fit right in a shipping container. Yeah, there's 1.5 shipping containers there, it looks like. 1 3/4 shipping containers worth of space. So that's it. All right, well, oh, this was my favorite restaurant for so long. Positive and Balanced Creative Cuisine. They were awesome. The guy used to live in Huntington Beach as a sushi chef. Came back and he made the sosaku ryori, international Japanese cuisine, like duck with miso and stuff, and oh, so good. Kind of expensive. Haven't been there in a long time. All right, well, I'm gonna cross the street here and head for home. You've seen a lot of this stuff before, but enough of me rambling on. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Come on.